Oh. Okay, Fuyo. Okay. Hello. Oh, I should really do something about this. One day, not today, not this week at all. Actually, I'm tired, and also, to be fair, I did not plan to stream at all for today. Yet situation arise, and I have nothing else to do. Well, I did, but I kind of don't want to do. So here we are. Yes, I'm just going to talk. Then, it's okay. And then we'll see. We'll see if I just kind of want to finish. Whatever I need to do. Yeah. I don't want to sleep early today, but we can't, for you. Welcome to your life. It's okay. We'll survive. I'll survive this today. What time is it right now? Is it the time yet? No. Nande. Why so? Why are we need to wait? I wonder if there any way for laundry to be like, you know, fast move, cleaning function. Just saying. Just a thought. Anyway, recently Twitter has been a bit too much for me. I don't know, okay? Whenever I look into it, no matter I kind of scroll through it, it was just straight on. Like a very negative post. I don't know, okay? I like one post and then they gave me the rest. I didn't ask for that. That's no options for me to say, no, I don't want it today. I don't want to see them today. Is there any function for it? Just a thought, just wondering. Because I think I need that. How do you hold a stream when you are so tired, Fuyo? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about your decision? What have you done to yourself? You don't want to ask. Sometimes you don't want to know. Sometimes you just ignore that. I don't know, at least I'm ignoring it. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but hey, it's working. No, not really working, but working. Where's my pencil? Where's my pen? Have I it? Oh, I bought this ice mango tea. I don't know, the package one, okay, the packet one. Then it tastes weird. They say like, you know, they put in like real mango juice, antioxidant. Well, let me read through that. With real mango juice, no preservative. With antioxidant. I'm not sure about that, but it will taste very weird. That's a weird aftertaste. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Personally, I don't think that I like it at all. Huh? Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Hope you have a wonderful time. Don't ask. I'm tired, okay? I was not supposed to have a stream today. The moment that I done with whatever I'm doing, you know, I was about to go to sleep. And then something happened, and then I can't do anything. And I have to wait. And then what happened with waiting? I have nothing to do. Oh, I have. But I didn't want to do that. So here am I. Well, at least I'm doing something, you know? Yeah. I should really do something about that, huh? Oh, we should really do something about that. The batch is coming next year. Batch is on the way and on the way to be thing by Fuyo, okay? I have no idea what I should want in a batch, okay? See, I don't expect someone will be, you know, subscribe to me at this point. Just say that quick, that far, that quick in these few years. Okay, I was expecting the next 10 years. Yeah, probably, but not now. Well, anyway, should really do something about it. It's a good thing there's a stream today. None there. There's no. What do you? I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm not able to stream tomorrow. Oh, then I have to do. You should expect it. Why should I expect it? Okay, here's the thing though. Have you seen how bad the algorithm works for VTubers? Okay, you probably won't be seen for the next 5 years if you started. No. Just a thought. Just saying. So, let me ask you, why would you think it's fun and it's possible to have someone, you know, subscribe to you at this point? See, I'm being reasonable. Yeah. Always expect the unexpected. See, I don't. I expect the worst scenario. So if I expect the worst scenario is that I stream with 0 viewers, and then for the 5 years, I don't really need to think much for the 5 years. See, that's a smart way to do stuff. Just saying. That's why if aspirations are low, you can never be disappointed. Exactly. See? That's why everything is the surprise for me. I don't really need to think much about it. That's being smart. That's being known and how to how to how to work. So instead of, thinking like what should I do? It's more like, let's just do something first, then we'll think about that. At least that's my personal ways to survive. I don't know about you, but that's my way, okay? Yep, but let me do something. No. Oh. So yes. And then who knew? But again, I should really think about that. It's alright. We don't need to think about that. By the way, have you eaten yet? I haven't. I mean, I did, but that was my first meal. Yeah, this is my second meal in a span of 2 hours. Went out today, and I don't really have the time to eat, so here am I. Onigiri. Hmm. Oh, it's better than I expected. Hmm. I want to combine a bit, and I got two things. One is sandwich, another one is onigiri. I decided to eat the sandwich first, not them, because well, the thing about sandwich, right? The sandwich needs to be heated up again. Yeah, the one that I got, it's needed to be heated up. Also, I kind of prefer sandwich to be heated up a bit. Okay, I want sandwich to be warm, not cold. Not about you, but I prefer that. Mm. That's exactly what I wrote. Because onigiri can survive without needing to heating it up again. Okay, that we can eat in cold and also eat in warm temperature. I mean, room temperature is fine. Onigiri, rice ball up in seaweed, yeah. If there's tons of filling in it beside rice itself, beside rice and seaweed. I don't typically buy sandwiches or I eat them cold and I guess depends on the filling. The one I got, it's like fried chicken. It's like katsu sandwich. Hi. So I kind of prefer the meat to be heated a bit. No, I don't like this. It's cheaper though. The place that I went to was only two things. There's only one kind of company. Usually there's like two. Those two brands always there for some reason. But this one, I guess, the other one is in another blog. I'm too lazy to walk, so I decided to go with this. I don't like this. Wait, let me. What's my theory about cold sandwich? Yeah, the cold sandwich is fine. If you have like egg tuna sandwich. Yeah. I think that's fine. Like egg mayo sandwich. Also, sorry. Also, if I ever get a sandwich, or you know, when I'm gonna go and I will get a sandwich, it's always going from convenience store. Okay, it's going from I'm getting from there. And then what they have like, you know, a Japanese type sandwiches out there. Cause it's a combini. What else do you expect? And then they give you the options to reheat that. And the question is why not? So yes. No, my verdict on this new company onigiri. Don't buy it again for you. It's weird. It tastes weird. It's cheaper though, but it's weird. I got like the. I should try. Let me find the English term for it because that's a very good question. I don't know the English term. The small octopus. That's always kind of red when you go. Have you been through those sushi places? That's always served this as appetizer. You can order that as appetizer. Yeah, I was craving for it, and I saw this, and I just said, I kind of want to. I kind of want to try it out, and I tried it out, and I hated it right now. It was like 2 more bites. I don't know if I wanted to continue that. Nah. It doesn't taste of anything. I could not eat one. I haven't tasted one octopus in there. The sauce is weird. All this I know. At least I know the onigiri was not good at their place. But the sandwich was good though. I think the sandwich is better than the regular convenience store that I always go for. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Hi. Mara, sorry for your dumb bite. It's not worth it. The thing was very bad. The rice is not seasoned. The seaweed was nice though. If I can buy the seaweed by itself, I'll buy it. I don't know. I wonder if there's any ways for you to get pre-cut seaweed. Like a small portion of seaweed by itself. I need that for myself. None of the things that I bought today was nice. I don't like any of them. It's okay. Oh, it's for the experience. Without experience, you would not. You don't know if that's suited for your taste. No, yes. So at least what it is, it's very important for you. Chinese New Year isn't coming. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of worried. Here's the thing. I don't like to be in crowded place to begin with. And I felt like Chinese New Year has been this year. This year has been way more hectic than any year. Oh, it's because it's been a while. Anyway, people are getting a bit eager to celebrate Chinese New Year. Like I say, Chinese New Year always started around the early of February or like around end of January to the first few weeks of February, usually before Valentine's Day, whether you like it or yes, if you look through that. And then for this year particularly, they are going a bit late, I guess, and then everyone's kind of fed up recently. Because here's the thing, whenever it's around February, the only thing that we have in mind is, there's another, at least, a few days off because of Chinese New Year's, yeah? And then, for this year, it was not. Because it was a bit late. It was like almost at the end of February. At the end of February. Almost, okay? Almost. It is actually like the last 2 weeks of February, if you think about that. So I guess everyone is kind of fed up with life right now. It's be like, why can't we have a bit early February New Year this time? Yeah, I think everyone's have that mindset. Personally, I think. You know why it was late this time? At least for this year particularly. Because last year, they have a extra month in the Chinese calendar. Yeah. Instead of the 12 month, they have 13 month. So it kind of postponed this year, New Year, to be a bit late, a little bit late. So yeah. Cool, isn't it? I don't know how they calculate the calendar. I don't know how they came up with the idea, but see, every 4 years, you have a extra day in February, isn't it? We call it an odd year. Is that what it is? Yeah, same thing with Chinese calendar. They have, instead of a new day, a whole day in the 4 year time, they have a whole new month. Yeah, every 4 year. It's kind of cool. And funny thing though, for every 4 year, the new month, the extra month is not going to be specific month. It's going to be according to, well, not according. The extra month is kind of not random. I don't know how to calculate, but sometimes they have, I think last year, the extra months lays on June. So June have 2 months, basically, if you think about that. So they don't say that was the 13th month. It's more like, okay, for this year, June has an extra month. think it's kind of cool. I don't know how they calculate it and how the cycle begin. So for after 4, then for the next 4 years, for the next extra month is going to be July. And then and that's how they calculate the odd years. I personally think it's very cool. Yeah, that means if you born in the extra month of that year, means that usually, here's the thing, okay? Usually, Chinese New Year's, Chinese calendar is a bit early. Early? Can I say that? It's a month different than the calendar that we use internationally. Yep, globally. We use the, I don't know what is the calendar called, no idea. But it's always like a month different. Make sense? So if you were born in those extra months, means that if you think about it, if you're born in Chinese calendar July 2nd month, means that your actual birthday is probably like probably around July, around October. Whereas usually it's always been like, if you're born in July, then your actual birthday is in the next month. What is the next month is? August, and that is fireworks. And again, the question is, I don't know how they calculate this. I just follow what they have calculated, okay? Don't ask me about that. I think there's schools for you to enroll to know this. Don't have no idea, okay? I am not that interested in this, or I don't think that I capable to handle this at all. I feel like those who study this, they need to have some kind of belief in spiritual stuff. But the problem with me is I don't really believe into that. Hello, I'm just going to work. Look. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Have fun playing the game. You just don't worry. Yeah, but Fuyo is not someone who really that very spiritual at all, or believe in this kind of stuff at all, or really that superstitious that much. Have you heard the term? Have you heard the term of oh, diluted Chinese? Fuyo is one of them. It's not like it's not like I don't understand this kind of I don't understand the traditions and culture. It's more like I respect them, but doesn't mean that I will follow them. Make sense? Yeah. Just how I function. Also, I think it's probably easier to leave a bit. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm, mm. Mhm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mhm. 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 Da 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 do do do. Uh-oh. Oh, da 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 da. Anyway, we should really think of something about the badge. It's okay. Let me think. What do we want? What do you want? What do I want? The answer is no, okay? I don't know. Recently, I've been on Twitter a bit. I like one of the posts, and then do you know what happened? It's the thing, the Twitter algorithm just pushed everything to me, and now all my timeline has become a bit negative, and I personally don't like that. I want to see whatever model. I'm so sorry. Yeah, not something else. But well, since I already saw it, I already read to it. I'm just going to point my own opinion at here. If you still consider that opinion at all. I feel like the term in CNY or LNY, it has been there for years. I don't know why it was being brought up again for around this time at all. Again, one is again. It's not that okay, maybe we should stop and here. No, it just brought it up again. And then personally, I don't see the point. You're saying? Because personally, it's just a term. For me, if you say that, you know, it's LNY, sure, fine. Let's just use it LNY. If you're using it as CNY, let's go with CNY. And it's fine. You have different ways to celebrate that festival. And celebrate it. Why the need of putting in a specific... Why do we have to celebrate it according to what it's supposed to be like? I thought celebration should be celebrated as what we want instead of what should we do. Just a thought though, because here's the thing. Have you seen how many people are celebrating CNY? And have you seen how every single family celebrating a bit differently from others? Some didn't celebrate at all. Some do. Some focus on the reunion dinner only, and then the rest is fine. Some wanting to celebrate a full-on festival traditional thing that you kind of need to do for the eve to the end of the week, and it's alright. At the end of the day, I think it's just a term. I'll let people not to call it CNY because I'm really gonna talk about Chinese. It is CNY, bruh. I call it CNY because that particular festival, that the tradition, cultural way to celebrate is being celebrated mostly by Chinese. That's why you call it CNY. And then if you use it LNY, sure as well, you celebrate a different way. Yeah, it's fine. I think the whole point of this is celebration is to gather with your family and then have a wonderful day. Isn't it the core value of any celebration out there? I'm just saying. At the end of the day, it's a term. It's a term. If you are a Chinese and you celebrate this festival, yeah, you can use CNY and it's fine. If you're not and you prefer a different term, and it's alright as well. You celebrate what you are celebrating. You don't really need to know about it. You don't really need to know if the celebration that you are celebrating was influenced by other, because I'm pretty sure that every single celebration festival out there is kind of influenced by different culture. You know, probably some ways of it, some traditions that was influenced not really by any yet. You know, it's not really what we do, but we kind of do. Just a bit. It's something that it's just my opinion on that. I don't think I don't think you need to bring this up every single year during this time. Because I'm quite. My theory is kind of like how cuisine is. Sometimes sometimes people prepare dishes in different ways, but they're using the same ingredient, but they use a different term. But again, they taste like the same. So which one is correct? Which one is the right term for it? The answer is that's no right term. You grow up knowing that name, that's the name for you. That's the name for you. You know, grow up knowing that term, that's the term for you. What's wrong with that? You know, it's a thought. Because here's the thing. I like a post about Love and Deep Space, okay? They are putting out I think they used the term CNY, and then people were saying that it was not a nice term, not the term they need to use in a global server. My question is, why it was not a good term? Because the next question that I have is, are they not a Chinese game? Are they not celebrating CNY? The whole point of globalization, is my personal opinion, is that you are promoting your culture. And if I can promote my culture into a global server, of course I'm going to do that. That's exactly what I'm doing now. Just say that. Just a thought. Yeah. But also I felt like probably the player demographic is a bit, at least the age demographic was a bit still not real. It's too wide. And then people kind of have different opinion on that, which is fine. I just don't think it's worth to be on the Twitter for days. And I also don't think it's worth to talk about it. Whether we like it or not, it's the game developer decision. You know, the management decision on that. Why should we worry about that? Why should we concern about that? It's a term, it's just a term. Are you not celebrating? Why can't you celebrate your festival in real life and celebrate a different festival in the game? Kind of fun. Have you thought about that? I'm just saying though. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I like the term CNY. No one can stop me for using that one. I grew up with that term. And that's the That's my answer for it. And I also don't think it's worth to be quarreling over and over, arguing over and over again. Because I'm just saying, that's no point of it. It sounds like you have nothing else to do. You know, if you have nothing else to do, I'm just saying, maybe you can do cool stuff. No, not on Twitter a bit. Like play more games. I don't think that's a cool stuff. Never mind. For your definitions of being cool, doing something else is play games. Yeah, it's alright. I honestly prefer my CNY to be as quiet as possible because I don't like crowded places. I don't like to visit relatives. I don't like to have reunion dinner at all. Okay? I know. It sounds like very antisocial, but here's the thing. I am antisocial. What are you going to do about that? That's the reason why I'm here, you know. I don't like the question being. I don't like questions asking me like, "Oh, what are you doing right now? Are you doing well?" So they won't know. They would not ask like doing well. They will ask you, you know, are you still single? You know, do you need someone? Like, when are you going to get married? And if you're married, the question is, when are you going to have kids? And if you have kids, the next question is, when are you going to have a second one? There's no way to run away from this kind of questions. It's always been, they are way more interested in your love relationship more than anyone in your life. I'm telling you. And you don't even know them personally or even in any way or form. Okay, you were related to them because by blood. That's all. That too. So yes, if I can, I prefer no one come and visit me and I don't need to visit them at all. That's all I ask for. I feel like we are getting to the point of you know, it's really tiring to visit people one by one in a day. So I think a lot of people right now are going out instead of like visiting, you know, someone that you don't really know. They are not even going to visit relative anymore. They were like, you know, I'm just going to have a good vacation out there. And then here's the thing, if you're going to vacation out there, everywhere is crowded. Because everywhere, for those who are celebrating to have public holidays around this time, it's a lot. Okay, if you think Christmas is a lot, just imagine here. That's also the reason why I couldn't really came back before Christmas last year, because the flight ticket was very expensive. Yeah, same thing around here. Same thing around this season. Everyone is going out. And then that's me, wishing that I can sleep until noon and then and then did absolutely nothing. Yeah. I don't know about others, but my family just kind of, they don't wanted to go into that phase of, we are going to hop around relative house, visit around here and there to get that red envelope. No, I think they are going to meet up during the reunion dinner part, and then straight up give up red envelope. I think that's a very good thing. I think that's how you should do at here in my space. Think someone out there still love to go around and visit people. It's not the lifestyle for me. I just prefer to be as quiet as possible. I say that as quiet as possible, but then my neighbor really like fireworks. And when you have those neighbors that really like fireworks, you kind of done for the next 3 days, 3 nights. No, actually, at least 10 nights during Chinese New Year, because they will not stop at all. And if you live near the city, well, good luck. I mean, at least you have like free fireworks, to watch. I guess that's cool. I just personally don't like fireworks that much. In fact, I hate fireworks. I think it's dangerous. I think it's bad. It's noise pollutions and air pollutions, and then fire pollution. I'm just joking. I just don't think it's not true. And then there's fire. The possibility of fire hazard. That's all. There's so many dangerous things about fireworks. Which part of you think that it's fine? It's safe for you to get it? Anyway, I'm done venting about Chinese New Year, okay? I just want to sleep. I just kind of want to relax a bit. Before the rest of the years, where I probably don't have time to be this relaxing, chilling anymore. My life after Chinese New Year's is one thing. It's okay, for you, it's okay. Oh yeah, so about next week break, let me talk about it a bit. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I can stream for the weekend this week at all. And for the next week, this is where Chinese New Year started. Don't even think Monday is available. Monday is the reunion dinner. So no streams on Monday. Let me see. No streams on the we have first day. No, there's no first day. There's no stream around first 2 days of Chinese New Year. Not because I'm busy, because the fireworks will disrupt every single thoughts that I have in my mind. And you kind of know how bad that I focusing on a topic. So I don't think you have a very fun experience with that. And then I'm not going to stream on Friday onwards, by the way. Yep, I probably will take a week break off. And then here's the thing. After Chinese New Year, it's another situation. I said I'm going to take a break during March, isn't it? Yeah. The first week of March, you won't get to see me until the last 2 weeks of March. So yes. See, when I say that I was, going to be busy after Chinese New Year, I say that. I did. I gave you, at least 2 days before. 2 days before, the busiest weeks in February. Yeah. Can't stream on Friday can't stream on next week Friday to Sunday. I think. Yeah. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to meet up with any my friends right now. I haven't actually planned it. Don't ask. I'll miss you. I know. How's the game? Welcome back. And and then and then we'll see after we came back. Still playing? Oh, alright. We're fun playing it. Yep, and then March is where I have, I think, a 2 weeks breaks by if I remember. Can't remember the time actually. So you will definitely see me. The normal streaming time day will be more stable after my breaks after March. Yeah, after my March break. Yep, that's all. So I gave you like a month notice, but a month, not around less than a month at once notice about my breaks. Have you seen how many people are graduating this time? It's that season again. You might see a lot of new vtuber around here. I can't wait. Oh, it's very close. Yeah, I should have done that, isn't it? It's okay. And then we'll see about that. That's the plan for February. And if you're wondering, yes. Yeah, I don't have the I don't even have the my nail art for February. I'm thinking of, thought I wanted to do like a heartbreak-ish nail art. Then I realized that it sounds bad. It's like, bro, you have Chinese New Year, you have CNY, then you have Valentine's for this month, and then you decided to go with black and pink. I'm just saying though. I don't think it's fair. So yeah, here's the thing. So yeah, we are not going to do that. So any kind of hand cam stream, new lot stream, will be by the end of February again. Then around I'm not even going to stream for the 1st of March at all. Yeah. Really, it's a bit busy. Fuyo is a bit busy. It's the start of the year. Now I'm really kind of tired. How am I going to survive the rest of the year? That being said, there's a lot of things I need to do in preparation for something else. And then we have a very free non-break streaming month for the whole April and May, I think. And then there's a summer. And then when you come to summer, wait, when you come to summer? No, it's summer. Can't remember. What's my schedule? What's my planned VTuber stuff? I can't find it. It's okay. It's okay. Shoo! Let me think about something, alright? I'm not going to say about that. None there, because here's the thing. I may not never planned for it. Like I have planned that I wanted to release around this time, but here's the part. Here's the hardest part. I have not have a set date for it. It's a bit awkward, I know. Gotta go? Nah, it's alright. If you don't want, you can just close off my stream. Fine. Hi, bye. Thank you for stopping by today. So Fuyo has a very, very busy year this year. I think way busier than what I have last year. I think. I'll be back later. Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Might not be in here that much. Kinda want to end stream early today. I was waiting for my laundry. That's the only thing that I'm streaming right now. So yeah. If my laundry is done, I'm out. Reason for Fuyo to be streaming today. Waiting for laundry. If you imagine that, can you imagine that? And why I got my nails done today. Let me describe it for you. So here's the thing. She doesn't stream because she wants to see. Oh, you just realized right now? Damn. I thought you knew it. What else will I stream today? Let me describe my new nails for you guys. I wanted to go for a Chinese New Year-ish, but not really a Chinese New Year's part. Like, I want to celebrate, but not really celebrating. Make sense? So, I have one reference picture that I have, and I took it to the new artist that I always go for, and I said, "Hey, I want a tangerine orange like nail. I don't want red. I don't want pink. I don't want a very complicated design because I have small hands. Means that my nails are there's limited space on it. I draw my own nails. I know it." Okay, the reason I come to you because I want to get my 2 hands done, and then I don't think that I can draw a good design with my left hand. We are not going to do that. So be like, that's so just the thing. I want tangerine on my nails, and then I want a gradient faded orange gradient like my nails. Yep, that's all. that's the description that I gave to my nail artist, and then it came up with we kind of have a reference. They just kind of look at it and be like, "Yep, I'm just going to put on some tangerines." Because in that reference that I gave, there's a few elements in there. There's like a cat inside it, and then there's a very cute traditional Chinese windows pattern design in one part of the nails. Then there's like a ink wash thing in one of the nails. There's a tons of elements in there, and I'll be like, just choose a few that's suitable on the hand. Thank you. Yep. Then after we're done, we look back at the reference and be like, it's actually nothing like the picture that you gave. Yeah. So here's the thing. A lot of time when you go to this kind of salon, you have to give them like a reference for them to know that this is exactly what you want. Kind of like you're having a haircut, you need to let the hair salon know, the hairstylist know that what kind of exactly the hairstyle you want, like the vibe of the hairstyle that you want. That being said, I don't really trust the hair salon that I went to, but yeah, anyway. And the same thing goes with nail salon. It's that you need to have a picture for them to refer back, to know exactly the aesthetic, the vibe that you're going for. And then I got it. Because I believe in that nail artist more than myself. Yeah. And I also believe the hairstylist that I have. Because do you know why? That's the only hairstylist that I go to get a haircut. That's the only nail stylist that I go for. If I want to have a specific style, I'll go to any places. But that place cannot hold a scissor onto my hair because I don't trust them. If you've been to those kind of salons, they will say that, which hairstylist do you want? A senior, a junior, or a very professional? Then I have that question. Why are you have this tier level, and how do I know where is their skills? Because I'm quite sure I don't know how to do haircut. That's the reason why I'm there. I'm there asking you to trim my hair. You just thought, just saying. So I don't like that question, you know? I don't like the question of, okay, which one do you prefer? Like, I know. Like, dude, which part of you think that I know? Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Hope you have a wonderful time. How are you doing? How's the week going? It's the end of the week. Is it? Yes. Good. Tired? Get some rest. Get tons of rest, okay? Next, I don't know if you work on weekends, but if you don't, that's 2 days for you to sleep. Just saying. And what's my story about the hair? Yeah. So with this kind of places, when they give you tier about the hairstylist, I will just ask for junior. Because do you know why? Because from that moment I know that I'm not going to get any cutting from them. I don't trust them. I don't want to trust them. But yes. It felt like they don't really have any experience, and it felt like I can't afford a senior hairstylist to style my hair. I have limited option. Okay, I cannot afford the pro level. I cannot afford the senior level. The only thing that I can afford is a junior level, and that dude is only going to color my hair. It's going to dye my hair. Okay, it's going to get blue and instead of blue and silver, I'll go for red and orange. You know, that kind of situation. They cannot get a cutting from me. But also I think like coloring the hair costs a lot. I'm quite sure that the junior have a cut of commissions from it. Just saying. So yes. So if I ever wanted to trim my hair a bit, you know, cut my hair a bit, I'm going back to the old hair salon. I don't care. No one can say anything. Yeah, it's old-fashioned, but at least they won't turn my hair into a weird style that I will cry about that, you know? Yeah, no. That's all I think. All I have. I don't want anything else. No, it's kind of weird, isn't it? But right. I think if I ever wanted to get like a hair color, you know, if I wanted to change how my hair looks, besides blue and white, blue and silver, blue and gray, I'll go for this kind of hair salon because it felt like they know more or they have way more experience in this compared to, you know, an old hair salon. Yeah. If you wanted to go for when you wanted to go for a trendy one, you need to go to a very young, trendy hair salon. Just saying, because here's the thing: it's just color. Color will drop off in like 2 months' time. It's fine, because I would not care for that. I know it's kind of like wasting my money, but let me guide you through. If you ever wanted if you wanted to maintain the color inside your hair, you have to buy new shampoos. You have to buy new conditions. You have to buy new everything, basically. Second of all, I would like to maintain that. Second of all, if you use those kind of shampoos, like they retain the color inside your hair, they were absolutely going to dye. In fact, your nails will kind of look like the shampoo color. By the way, it's a bit it's a bit not nice. But if you ever wanted to get a matching nail color with your hair, I think that's a very, very good way to do it. And then, okay, if you get those kind of shampoos, those kind of hair supplement, it costs way much more. Also, second point, what if I don't like the hair color that I'm going for? What if 2 months later, I kind of want to change my color again? Then what's the point for me to maintain the hair color more than 2 months? Have you heard the 三变的女人? Yes, I am. That one. I don't know what it's called in English. Translate that yourself. I hope your hair will look good. It'll look great. Yeah, I hope so too. Not joking. I'm not going to color my hair this time. I'm going to grow it out a bit. Well, actually, I think it's a good time for me to color because I wanted to grow up to a certain length. Then I want to cut it and donate it out again next year. I think last year. I think I donated last year. Yeah. So next year, I want to keep the hair for like 2 years ish. I think 2 years is a good time. It's a good length for you to donate them. They will give tons of they were made into tons of wigs. Well, actually, no. They will only get like half of the wig. Like half blue and half silver, okay? Because don't have 2 colors. What if you are naturally blue color? You can't blame me for having that color. I was born with it. Yeah, those kids who have my color, at least I know that. I'll be like, hey, that's my hair. They look very cool on you. Way cooler than I am. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's gonna go. I kind of have like that they need natural hair to do it. You know. What? Kid will have the coolest hair in the school. Have you think about that? Oh, I don't know if they it's alright for them to go to school or they are homeschooling, but if they ever go out, they'll be like the coolest kid out there. Just saying though. Or they use my hair to become like a highlight, They'll get a brown color hair and let's have blue highlight in it. That is cool as well. Oh. I just mean that every kid has is wearing my hair. Sounds cool. But yeah, kind of want to grow grow my hair into a certain length. I'll color my hair again. Maybe next time I'll color into it. Purple and purple looks very familiar, similar to mine. want to color into a green and red. like not neon red color. I feel look like a dark rose color. Oh, by the way, got another story. Went to my usual place to get my shower gel because I'm running out. When I was like, do you have this rose gel that I used for years? And they'd be like, I'm so sorry, darling. We are currently out of stock. They are changing into a new packaging. Here's the thing. I've been using that for years. The minute they say that changing the new packaging means that one thing. They are switching up their formula in there. They are switching up the formula inside of it as well. Okay, that's the only reason they want to change the packaging. Let me just say. Okay, in my years of experience using that brand, I know very, very good with that. Because at first, my rose gel was a wild rose-ish flavored shower gel. And then it became a very commercialized rose scented gel. And then now they are switching up, I think, to another fragrance-ish. The term is not going to be like scented. It's not going. I think they are using the term fragrance, which I don't like at all. Anyway, I kind of miss the old scent. Yeah. Anyway, it was out of stock. And now I got another one. I got a sakura flavored. I think it's a limited spring collection. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use that. I'm not going to wait until you decided to come up with a new formula, which I don't like at all. But hey, I respect you. Yeah, from what I heard, it's like, yeah, it is. It is. But it's also very expensive. I got it at first because wild rose is a bit different. It smells a bit different than the normal commercial rose that you can get. Well, now it's still rose, but it's way. They left off something. Something have changed. I'm a loyal customer, and that's what they decided to do to me. Anyway, what's my hair story? Wait, I want a red color. Have you tried? Like, imagine a very dark red, darker than blood, like yeah, like a wilted, withering rose kind of color. Yeah, I want that. And then in the same series we have the green in there, like a jade green, like a dark green color hair. I want that color. So I wanna do a red and green. Hey, it's cool. Red and green hair. Then I'm going to maintain it for 3 months. And then I'm going to trim it out to fit. Because here's the thing, if you ever wanted to donate the hair out, it has to be not damaged by perm or any chemical. So yeah, it's kind of needed for me to trim it off. Cut it, but it's have color in it. On the second thought, maybe not. Maybe not. But think about that. I want it dark green color. That, you know, if you're in indoor, you won't notice that I have this color on. But if you like, there's sunlight that kind of light that you somehow have light on your reflects on your hair. You will see that green shade. It's probably also not really workplace appropriate. Yeah, I work in a very traditional, strict work environment. Can't actually have different color other than blonde. But I think they are kind of changing it. I think hair color doesn't really define you, your personality, and your professionalism at that. But it will absolutely give others a first impression of you. So that's why it's very important for you to have the basic color, the hair color, to be the most formal, serious tone that you can get for interview, because that's the first impression they will have. That's the place they will decide, okay, if I need to hire you or not. And if your first impression was bad, I don't think you can. You need to find another place. That being said, do I think it's right? Not really. Do I think it's fair? Of course not. But that is the unspoken rules in this kind of scenario. If you really wanted to change it, become the one that sit inside of them. Become the HR and become the director that's interviewing, the manager that's sitting in the interview table. That's how you can change. True. Of course it's true. It's from me. Of course it's going to be true. So yeah. So well. I keep on saying that I keep on complaining about this kind of rules. But then I can't but then I just complain that here. If you ask me, are you going to have a green hair during interview? Of course not. I'm gonna have the most basic natural hair possible. I want to get a job more than anything, okay? Very, very important. I should harm that. I have a long drive today. I went out during lunchtime, and when I came back during dinner time. I'm a hardworking Fuyo today. That's the reason why I'm very tired. I don't mind like doing my tasks. The problem with this is the transportation part of it. You kind of need to stuck in the traffic, and then it's fine. If it's the problem is, I don't mind being a long drive. The problem is, if I need to stuck in the traffic because of the long drive, we have a problem. I don't like to stuck in the traffic. And the problem is this, another problem. There's no way that you can avoid the traffic for today. Because today is the last day before CNY. What happened? Everyone is, not very excited atmosphere. And then everyone's going out, getting the last minute stuff they need. Getting gift from for their elders, for their relatives, for their parents, for their friends. Da 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 da. And then I forgot to get gift for my friends. Oh well, it's okay. I'm just going to meet them after Chinese New Year. See, here's the thing, okay? If we meet up during CNY, means that I need to bring out something for them if I ever to visit their place. That's how you do, okay? If you're going to visit this person's house, bring a gift. Especially if it's during like CNY, this kind of festival, you cannot tell me that you would not bring something when you have a housewarming party, when your friend's having a housewarming party. You see? Anyway. But if you're not going to meet that mom during CNY, you don't really need to bring anything because it's just like a casual meetup. Everyone is busy. Everyone is like going through life, that kind of phase. Yeah, no one really cares if you bring or not. It's okay. I'm just gonna meet them outside. Actually, I'm not going to visit their home at all because I don't really want them to visit my place as well. I hope I will not get stuck there. We'll see about that. Probably not. I hope. Well, actually, probably yes. It's because during that time. Never mind. Never mind. It's okay. It's CNY. Everyone is excited to be with someone to meet up with friends and family that you don't really meet up this time. My family just doesn't really care about this that much because we just see. Okay, here's the thing about my family. If we kind of get it before that, the most important thing about this kind of festival, the core, the main focus, okay, the core value is to meet up with your family that you haven't met for a year. You kind of sit together, you kind of have a dinner together, and that's all. I think that's personally, I think that's the core, the main focus on the celebrations on the festival. But people have different options, and people have different preference, people have different opinions on that, and it's fine. It's just how I view this, and it's just how my family view this. All right. So here's the thing: if we have a gathering that is not really in CNY, and it's fine. Before CNY or after CNY, like we kind of have a planned gathering during other time beside this, because no one is able to get any, get any leave, get any breaks, holiday for this around this period. Then we don't really celebrate CNY. We just do the most basic stuff and be like, you know what, that's all we're going to do. The most important thing in this kind of celebration for us is to have a dinner with family. And if I'm not able to have a dinner with every family members together, then this is not a CNY for me. So unfortunately, not everyone able to meet up during this time. So we are going to celebrate as minimum as possible. Meaning we are going to do the mandatory stuff. That's all, and then that's it. So the moral of the story, most likely from here, is just if you're able to gather and have a dinner, that's once a year. Yep, that's the most important thing at all. Doesn't really matter when. Doesn't really matter which one. Doesn't really matter what festival are you doing. If you know you can only have a gathering during Christmas, yes, we are going to celebrate Christmas. We are going to have a dinner, a Christmas dinner, okay? If you are able to get leave during CNY, we are going to get a CNY dinner. That's all. That's the difference. It's just a term. That's why I said I don't really care much about a term because at the end of the day, it's how your family going to celebrate it. It's how you going to celebrate it. That much. You're going to celebrate. That's why I said my opinions doesn't really matter. But my thoughts on here is a bit weird from others. I don't view them as that important. And then if you have Thanksgiving holiday and then everyone's able to gather around that time, we are celebrating that. Okay, even though none of us celebrate before, but hey, during this time, there's like restaurants out there probably have like Thanksgiving dinner, discount, sales, special menu. We are going there. It's the same thing that I'm going to do during CNY. Oh, find those places that have like special menu. And I'm going to try it out. I'm going to eat it. And then do you know like the thing that you really need to get during CNY and it's only available on CNY? It's called clay pot rice. I don't know. Clay pot rice with Chinese sausage. They only sell them during CNY. Yeah. Then it's very nice. Very cool, and I really like that. That's one thing that we kind of need to get during CNY. Yeah. So here's the thing. Chinese sausage has tons of they kind of it's different flavor. Okay, sometimes not sometimes. They usually pair with what was that called? I don't know if you guys did it, but Chinese sausage kind of always contain pork in it. So there's kind of two kind of pork sausage. One have alcohol in it, one doesn't have alcohol in it, and then there's also dog sausage, sausage made from dog, and then some meat. I can't remember the rest because I'm quite sure I don't know how to translate that. Then you pair it with a clay pot rice, okay? So different, I think it's a bit different ways for you to cook it. One that I like is you cook the rice inside the clay pot until it's fully cooked. Yeah, that one is the most tastiest pot of rice. And then you prepare a sauce. It mainly consists of soy sauce. And then you pour it around the rice and you pair it with the sausages. all those the dried sausage that you can get. Doesn't really matter which one, to be fair, but they always pair with those few staple. And then that one only available during CNY. At least around here. I'm not sure about others. But around here. Yeah, I don't know why. But I don't know why it's something that you can only get it during this time. But anyway. But it's a good one. And from I think it's a Cantonese cuisine. Yes, claypot rice is a Cantonese cuisine. So if you ever want to try it out, you might want to find Cantonese cuisine restaurants out there and try to find it. Usually this one probably you can get it from a way fancier place in the area. Cause what I get is that the place that I get this is quite fancy. So that's the reason why I only eat once in a while. Once a year. Because it's expensive. And it's expensive, but it's worth the money. If it's expensive, it's fine. The problem is I want it to be worth my money, alright? That's all I ask for. In terms of food. You can't tell me that, this one is a Michelin star restaurant and it doesn't really match with my preferred taste. Yeah. I wonder how they get the Michelin stars. There's like Michelin guide, and then there's Michelin stars. That's a different thing apparently. Guide is like a lower tier of that. A lower standard of it. Because I went to one and it says it's a Michelin guide for like consecutive 3 years, 2 years, can't remember, and now it tastes alright. It tastes not the best. I prefer the one that I have at my local place, but that's why I asked, how do you get the Michelin guide? Because if this standard you can get a Michelin guide, I recommend the one. I will recommend that one. So yeah. Like how do you can you like recommend yourself? Like recommend the place to be reviewed by the Michelin community. Is that a thing? Because I have a ton. I have tons. Well, not tons, actually a few. Actually like 2. But oh, by the way, I got this wait, let me read through it. A corn chips made from whole corn. The flavor was hot and spicy. It tastes very sweet though. I was expecting like spicy. Like a hot and spicy. Not sweet and spicy. It's kind of weird. No. Okay. Let me look through what's happening right now. Let me see. Wait, This one doesn't have. Hydrate too. If I finish the tea, I think we think the laundry have completed the wash. It still tastes weird. I don't like this at all. That's smart. Yes, the true purpose of the stream, exactly. See, I don't think it's wise, it's a smart thing to have a just chatting stream during this time, the end of the end of the week. And the nobody is welcome to the stream. Okay, I don't think anyone will want to come to the stream during Friday night or like Saturday night or even Sunday night. I don't know. I think you guys probably will go out to meet friends to have a very good time or just chill for the day. It's a week, it's a whole new week. You don't really need to be on my stream to be coming to my stream and hear me complaining about stuff. So I'm just nobody. I mean, hey, you say you are weird. I accept you to be weird. Weird and nobody is not. It's not the same thing. It's fine. Can my chat name become nobody? You know. Can my chat name to be nobody? Nameless nobody. Name. I don't know. Isn't it the normal human being what human being would do? Okay, I'm weird. It's fine. Okay, I accept that for me being weird. But I think like 99% out there, still normal human being. I'm not human, so it's fine for me to be alone that Friday night. Not going out during Friday night. Not meeting up with friends during a night. Especially the end of the week of the night. Just a thought. It's not even dinner time. Where would I be going? I don't know. I have an early dinner. Do you know one thing I like about dinner? Like during if I have planned that I wanted to go out for meeting for a friend to have a drink, I would have a very early dinner. Because here's the thing, with this kind of like bars and whatnot, isn't it? They will be crowded if it was late in the night. So, in my personal opinion, if I want to avoid this kind of places to be overcrowded and I don't have any reservations and I didn't even book a seat in there and I just walk in, I prefer to be as early as possible. So I would have dinner during like 5, 6, and then I will go to this kind of probably like a dessert places, like a dessert cafes, or like if they really into wanting to have a drink, yep, I will be at that bar at 7. When everyone is getting dinner around this time, I will be at that bar. Then is everyone is going for the bar, I'm going home. So none of them, I can avoid every single traffic that I need. See, that's a smart way, okay? It is 5 p.m. for me. Do you want to rest? I mean, eat dinner between. See, that's the reason why. If you, the normal being, the human being will eat dinner around 6 to 7, but the latest is around 8. Then if you want to have if you want a second round, you will go for a dessert or you go for a bar. That's 2 places for you to have sit down and talk and chat about it, and chat about life and run about how bad the work it is for the week. You know, that kind of stuff. You go for this place, and by the time that you reach there, it's around 7. Like if you're going like, my app crashed. Ooh. Okay, if you're going to like cross the street, you know, the local bar that you like, you will probably reach that after 7. And what happened at that time? I already done. I'll be like, you know, I'm just gonna get this last one and then I'm out. As being smart too. And then what's the most important thing? Because I cannot recharge with hanging out with friends, okay? So I need my own time. So by the time that I reach my place, the time that I'm alone, that I can do my stuff, I still have plenty of time to recharge myself, spend time with myself during a night, a Friday night, see? That's Matu. Fuyo is Matu. That's the most important thing. That's how you plan stuff, okay? That's how I plan stuff anyway. Because I don't know. Because I think but the time that you get off from work is around 5:30. Okay, depends on your workplace. Whatever it is. And then after that, you won't go back home. You will not go to other places. You'll be like, you know, I'm just going to get a dinner and then I'm out. Okay, that's my routine anyway. Because I don't like I don't like the I can if I can like, you know, do everything outside in one go, I'll do everything outside one go and go back. Okay, it's just my preference. See, it's normal to have an early dinner. Okay, I want to eat dinner. So after that, what happened? You're gonna eat. You will go have dinner. You go have a very early dinner, and then you have tons of time after that. Same, smart too. I'm being very smart too. Hey, welcome. Wish you an early happy CNY for you as well. How are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, we're talking about time management. Okay, I need to go. Yeah, it's alright. Have a wonderful day. It's okay. Thank you for stopping by today. Bye. Yep. Anyway, we are talking about time management. Time management at my about the Friday night. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think my, 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 my laundry machine is done. think. I have a feeling. But they didn't really sound. They don't have the alert sound. Then there. Is it broken? Did I press start? I have full confidence that I pressed start. But I haven't hear the alert yet. Hmm? Hmm? Gotcha. I should really go back. It's a Pokemon. Think I left like I wasn't even like halfway there into the main story. We should really think about that. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. How are you doing today? Ew. So, how are you doing, Wow? I hope you have a wonderful time, okay? Eat something, like get some rest. You need that. I need that. I was waiting for the laundry. A reason why I'm screaming right now is to get the laundry. Is to wait for the laundry. I'm kinda tired though. Well, I'm tired. I did not eat that much. Our first meal of the day is a sandwich. My last meal of the day is a onigiri. you kinda expect that I did not eat during the day at all. Don't like to drive during CNY or before CNY. Traffic was very bad. Tired. No, why not eat? Oh, got busy. Don't really have the time to eat. We don't really. I can survive without eating. For like a few hours. I had like 2 pieces of candies and then no, and then after I done with the day, I have sandwich. See. Hello, battery full is full again. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by today. Yeah. Why are you guys here? Can't understand with this like that. Oh, double. Oh. Me too. What can we talk? I kinda like running out of topic right now. Can't remember anything. Ada pada pedo. Nama. Mbak. I really need to. I give up. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That's all. Right. What is one thing? Oh, I don't want to see that. What is one thing that you absolutely cannot? Let me rephrase. If you can eat one thing, just eat one dishes for the rest of your life. When would that be? Oh, that's a very good question for you. Have you thought about that yourself? No. Let me think. The only thing that I can eat for the rest of my life. Uh you know what? Probably water. Because see, the question is, the only thing that you can have, oh, you can eat. Oh, you go. Oh no. Which means what? Which means if you need to survive, you kinda need water to survive. Okay. And then water and something to eat. I don't know. What is something that you really need? Bunch of vitamins. Mm. Bunch of vitamins combination. Is it possible to have like that one pill, one tablet that have full of vitamins that you need in your body daily? Just wondering. Just asking for a friend. If the friend is called Fuyo, because I don't really like to eat tons of stuff. Okay, I don't really like to eat tons of vitamins. And if the doctor say that I'm deficiency in, I have, I'm lack of some kind of vitamin, then I have a question. Okay, is there any pill that kind of combine these two vitamins together? Because I don't know. Personally, I don't think that I can remember to eat that. Second of all, I don't like to eat that many tupper. And then I'm guessing the answer is probably no. Because I'm quite sure if this kind of pills that's available, it will be commercialized, it will be marketed, and it's going to be very expensive. Yep, never mind. I'm broke. Maybe they have. It's just not really in my financial level for you. Have you thought about it? Okay, never mind. Anyway. Oh, if you think about it, oh, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Yeah, no, yeah, it is. It's Valentine's Day already. Oh. Oh. Do you know why I kind of remember this Valentine's? So yesterday, few days ago, went out. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. How are you doing? Happy early Valentine's Day. Tabana. I don't know. I don't know if you're celebrating it at all. But that's one of the. Let me share you my story. The reason why I remember it was Valentine's, okay? Because I can't remember. Because in my mind is full of CNYs right now, so it's just parasitic. I went to grocery a few days ago. Yeah. It was during The funny thing, here's the thing. Okay, so there's tons of people buying CNY stuff for Chinese New Year. Oh, you don't celebrate? I'm so sorry. Hey, but that's like those, buy one free one sales discount in milk tea. But now I don't know. Okay, I saw it like once, and I always remember that because I was like, you know what? I can eat it. I can have it, both of them by myself. It's all right. Okay, I just need to make out that I have like a partner. I'm like, that dude is like, yeah, yeah, that dude's like toilet, but can I get it right now? Anyway. Yeah, celebrate discounts, exactly. Especially after Valentine's, you can get like the discounted chocolates. Yeah. Anyway, yep. I went to grocery. I kind of want to get a two things. I think can't remember. I need like two things, and then I decided to walk on the fruit. But it sells the fruit aisles. Yeah, I go there, and then there's like bouquets of flowers beside the blueberries. And I was like, why we have bouquets of flowers like putting inside the fridge? Or like, what happened? Why do you need fridge? Why are you here? And what is the occasions for you to be there? Now I look at it, I was like, oh, that's roses. Then I was like, wait, you kind of look like very Valentine's-ish. And then I checked the date. I checked the phone. I was like, oh, it's Valentine's. It is. And then that's how I remembered that. That's the only thing that got me remember about that. And that's all. And then I don't know about your grocery, but okay, around my places they're selling CNY stuff like tangerines, orange, tons of fruit. And then the other side of the grocery, they putting out promotions for dates because I think Ramadan is coming. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure because in my personal experience, when there's discount on dates, when there's tons of boxes of dates coming in, it just meant that Ramadan is near. So yeah, I was looking at that. I was trying to find like a good dates because I personally don't really like it, but my grandfather's kind of loved that, so I wanted to get it for him. And then I felt like because this kind of dates are it's chewy, it's kind of soft, and it's sweet, so it's kind of like a little sweet candies for them. I think older generations really like this kind of stuff, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure because I don't celebrate that. It's just my experience on this particular grocery. Yeah, it's an interesting site actually. I don't know. Yeah. Ramadan is the fasting. Not Ramadan. I don't know. There's a fasting period for them, like a fasting month for them, and dates is very very important for them to have in the month. If I remember correctly, because one is very fulfilling, and second you get the energy, and then you get the sugar that you need for the day. I think. I don't know. I don't have that before. I never tried it before. Like I said, I don't really like dates. I don't really like that kind of dates. And then there's tons of different dates currently. I thought they are the same. I thought that's just one kind of dates. No, actually, there's different names. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's different terms, different not brand. The dates have different category apparently. And there's one is very expensive, another one is very affordable, and then there's one is quite, the skin of the day is close to black like dates, something that I really never see before. Varieties, yes, thank you for that. Yeah, there's tons of varieties of dates. See, and my limited knowledge, my dates is called red dates. It's red. The skin color is red, so it's called red dates. You kind of put it in a lot of dessert soup. If you want something sweet, you put it in. That's all. It's just one kind of dates. I didn't know that there's like tons of other varieties are there. I thought it was just two, like black and red. Okay, that's two dates that I know. One is like red skin color, and then it's like a black skin color. That's all. Okay. Yeah, dude, have no idea. There's like varieties, and I don't like them either. I think like older generations really like them. When sugar is quite expensive for them. Yeah, I think this is how they get sweetness into their dish. So it's kind of like a candy for them. Basically, thing. I personally like when they add sweetness into a soup. But red dates but if you get red dates, you can put it in soup if you want. Like if you try to get like a clear broth, but you don't really want it to be very salty, and you kind of want to bring out the sweetness of the soup, you put in some red dates in there. Not necessarily needed to have that, because it doesn't really taste good. But you kind of cook it with them. Then the soup become quite sweet. The thing is, yep. They always cook it with radish. Have you tried radish? Radish soup. Like a... Is it called radish? Yeah, it is. I think it's radish. Radish soup is easy to cook. Just boil that radish out. Put some salt in it if you want, and then put some red dates in it. Then that's the soup. Personally, I don't really like that, but people always have that. Like if you went to those kind of Chinese cuisine, yeah, sometimes they give it out for free. Sometimes they don't. It depends. Hi, thank you for the follow. Anyway, that's the cool way to get. But black dates is a bit different because I never have it before. But I heard that it's way sweeter than the dates that I used to. Yeah. Thanks for streaming. No worries. I stream because I want to. You don't really need to know why I stream right now. Sometimes we don't ask for the question. We don't need answer for some certain questions. It's better leave empty. Yep, that's how I ask. That's how I argue with my teacher when I say that I leave the answer blank. I'll be like, you know what? Sometimes the question don't need to have answer. Then the teacher will be like, that's your exam paper for your. Do you want to fail or you want to pass? Yeah. Have you heard the story? Have you heard this kind of this. Have you heard this saying that, you know, whatever you do, don't leave your answer now. Don't leave your exam without saying, without writing down something. Okay, even though you don't really know the answer, you kind of have to put it some kind of answer in there. Who knows? Maybe the teacher will give you like some kind of pity marks, like that 1 mark or like 0.5. Okay, if you have 2 questions and leave it without answer, then you lost probably like 1 marks of that. But if you write something in it, you probably get like 0.5 per questions, and then 2 means 1. It's a lot. And that's how I remember. Because I think it's just the way for teacher to be wrong confidently. Exactly. I don't know the answer. You kind of need to write that answer in there. Hey. Yeah. So they always kind of encourage us to put in some kind of stuff, like write something in there. Don't leave it blank, unless you don't really have the time to write that out. Which until now I never understood why. I was like, well, if you don't know, just don't write. Because let me tell you, I did try. Okay, I did listen to my teacher. Okay, I'm very good student. I listened to them, and what they gave 0. That's not even 0.5. That's 0. Straight out wrong. That's how I understood that. That's how I kind of give up. I was like, you know, I just got scammed by teacher. It's fine. Because here's the thing. If it's like math question, sure, you can put out this formula, even though you have no idea what the question is. But the moment that you kind of put in a number and have a equal to what answer, yeah, at least you will get some marks. Okay, but if it's like geography exam question, that's a different thing. Okay, because geography is all about facts. I don't think there's a way for you to simply say, based on my opinion, I think the sun is flat. No. Based on my opinion, personal opinion, I think the earth is flat. I think the whole galaxy. I don't think I can score any marks from that. And then knowing my teacher, how my teacher did in high school, was very a strict teacher. Do you know how strict it is? Oh, he was a very scary teacher. In my whole educational half, I never met this kind of scary teacher before, except she is strict, yes, but there's this aura. There's this geography. I have to divide grades. Oh, I get the top grades for stuff like presentations and statistical stuff. Oh, I'm falling marks for the actual geography. That's how I passed. I never passed my geography at all. I think I like barely passed it because I just did the assignment, and then back then assignment still counts as some kind of credits in my overall result. That's all I get. Yeah, I never passed the actual exam because it was scary. I don't like the teacher, dude. Have you met this kind of teacher? The moment they walk into the classroom, everyone is that silent. mind you, you know, I never seen a class is that silent before, except those elite classes. Okay, back then I have elite classes. Okay, those who are the top student, the top 1% of students they kind of put it into the class, and they have like they are very competitive. Okay, mine is not. Okay, mine is like the last few one. Actually, no, I was not that bad. Okay, I was like one level down. I think. I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so my class was noisy, okay? Was cheerful, merry. We have a very good time talking. And then the moment this geography teacher came in, it was everyone is silent. Okay, there's no reason why. Do you know how scary is it? Because around this time, there's no punishment for you to be noisy anymore. It's high school. Why would there's no punishment of that? Okay, but everyone at that point was just going to be quiet. Was just going to be silent. It's kind of like the common thing. Like our brain wavelength is just going to click at that point. It's like, yep, this teacher we will not speak a word. Exactly that kind of aura that this teacher have. They are very scary. They are indeed very scary. Now I think about that, I can't see the scary point, to be fair. I never saw, like, they don't scold. They never raise their voices. They did absolutely nothing. Yet everyone was scared of them. I'm getting sleepy now. Damn, 4 hours of sleep. You better get sleep right now, okay? Bye bye. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a great, smooth day for tomorrow's school. Yeah. So I don't know what happened, but I guess this one of the reason why is because of the rumors. The rumors saying that this teacher is very, very strict, it is very, very strict, and it's very scary, and you don't want to get into their bad side. Yeah, that's why we kind of got it. The first impression, the rumors, the scandal, the rumors that the teacher has before they came in. So here's the thing. I don't know how do you know your teachers before the semester start. So first, during the semester, we have our time schedule, the timetable, and for every subject, they will introduce they will write down the teacher names. That's how we kind of know. Even before the class, we kind of know, okay, this is our new homeroom teacher, this is our new geography teacher, and that's how you kind of go in and be like, wait, last year you were taught by this teacher. How is this teacher? Can we know, like, exactly, like, your experience, personal experience from there? That's how you know it. That's how the rumors start, That's how, like, based on others' experiences, from others people's perspective. Now I think about it. Will I still scared of this teacher? Yes, absolutely yes. Okay, that dude failed my exam, even though I was like not good with it. But I'm still I study hard. Actually, no. Yeah. Well, geography never have a presentation, so that teacher didn't like presentation, so we never got to present at all in any way or form. I'm just saying. Yeah, the only thing, there's three things in that subject. your assignment, your class test, quiz, basically, and then your exam. I did my assignment, I cheated on the class test, and I failed my exam. So, barely passed it. Yeah, don't ask, okay? I was really bad in my geography because I don't really like to have. Yeah, I don't like geography. I don't want to know about galaxy. I don't need to know. My geography is a bit different from human geography. It's a bit weird. And then yeah. So yeah, that was the year that I always remember how bad my geography was. Yeah. And you can't really, point is, you cannot argue with this teacher at all. Even though you think that you are right, yeah, you can't argue with that. It's that scary. It's that scary. A scary teacher, which I think is honestly harmless. They never traumatize any one of us, to be fair. You just heard of it, you're scared of it for that 1 year. And you're like, next year I don't want to face this teacher anymore. Even though they are the best in the department, they are the best, they have the best experience, they gain the most teacher experience in this subject. Sometimes you just don't want to face that experience again. Okay, I don't want to face that and anymore. Yeah. So yes, it's my experience with geography. But I have to pass it. Yeah. Speaking of like quiet classroom, I don't know if you have those elite classes in your system, in your educational system. My school system have back then. I think they abolished it, by the way. I remember it to be a very spooky one. Here's the thing, okay? I don't like to be in elite classes. Let me rephrase. I cannot be in elite classes, okay? I never been that top 1% of students. I know I was not that competitive. I'm kind of dumb. I'm stupid. Okay? I said it thousands of times. I'm still going to say it again. I'm kind of stupid. Okay? I was never able to become that part of the class. Here's the thing. In my school system, kinda typically when you have a very good grades in every single subject, you choose science classes. You become a science student basically, and then when you are not that smart, you have you're kind of more into an artistic, the history part kind of students. You go for an art class. You became an art student. You became an art and business student. Then what happened? And then typically that's what happened. The actual 1% of the student body will go into science classes. And then we have different science students, science classes and arts classes is on different level. Okay, one is I think science is a level higher than us. If you think about it, if you're wondering, yeah, I'm not science student, okay? Dude is not one of them, okay? I'm not that smart. I'm dumb. What do you expect? So Imagine this: you have 6 classes. I don't think it's 6, like 4 or 5 classes. Is all of is science classes, which means you have a whole floor of science students. The actual 1% of the student, the elite classes, is at there. And then below it, as us. Okay? Us is fine. The rest of them, it's kind of like what students should be like. Talking in a corridor, shouting and something. I don't know what they're shouting for. Having the fun time that what a student should be like. Personally, my personal opinion. And then at the end of the floor, at the end of the art floor, there's another elite class, the elite class of the business, the elite of the art and business class, which means the smarter students who choose art as their major, don't ask, then that one hide. So remember this layout, okay? You have a very talkative floor of us, of Fuyo. And then on the second floor, you have the elite classes. And then I have friends at there. I have friends in the elite classes. I have friends in science classes that was wondering why they decided to choose science, because they are really not good in it. But stereotypically, everyone's gonna want to be in that classes. Everyone wants to be in part of the science group, apparently. No idea, apparently. Anyway, but now, when this whole layout came up, obviously we're kind of curious about what happened to our friends in different classes. That's where I went there. I walk up to the stairs, and the noises from the students around me became quieter and quiet until it was gone. It was literally gone, okay? I'm not even joking. The moment that I reached to that floor, there's no one talking. I don't know what they are doing. It was lunch break. It was not even like during during studies hours, during class. It was lunch break. Okay, you're supposed to get up from your seat and I don't know, get some fresh air, something like that. But no, the moment that I went to that floor, it was that silent. Now, one classroom being silent is fine. I accept that, because it might be they are having a test for the next class, because they are crunching whatever knowledge they need for the next class. Makes sense. Whole floor, it was different. Whole floors means that every single student in there's no one talking. Do you know how many people in there? There's like 200 something students in there. And no one is speaking a word. And even you heard, even they are having conversation, they are whispering during lunch break. Please tell me, how is this normal? Because I cannot get over the fact that it was that. Yup, I was stressed when I was at that floor. I was like, okay, did my footstep became heavy? Like, why are you guys turning to me? I was always annoyed how loud. I know, I get it, the annoying part. I agree with the annoying part because the annoyed sounds how loud students can be. But I will be annoyed when it's going to the class session has begun and you were still being very loud. Yeah, I have a problem with that. But lunchtime, even though you don't speak, even though you are not being loud, are you not, they are not even having conversation in a very normal tone. They are whispering. And then when I walked through the classes, because I was in the east corridor and my friends is like the west corridor, it's like the other side of the corridor, and I have to walk basically to every single class. And then here's the most awkward part, because I felt like I was disturbing them at all. I was like being a weirdo outside, like walking down the corridor, doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, basically when I looked through the window, yeah, they were studying. The whole floor sounds quieter than what I experienced in the library. That's how intense the atmosphere was. Every one of them was studying during lunch hour. Alright, gotta go. Yeah. Oh, good luck with that. Have a wonderful time in the event. It's alright. Thank you for coming today. Yeah, so it was weird. It was absolutely weird. I had not understood that. I know. Yep. And then and I felt wrong, to be honest. I felt wrong. The minute that I reached to my friend's classroom, here's the thing. Everyone was looking at me. Be like, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be studying? Aren't you supposed to be revisioning? Like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I want to find someone, okay? I just want to find my friend during lunch break. Like, I don't think I'm in that wrong. I don't think you are that wrong, but you don't have to look at me like I'm some kind of, criminals that's came out from prison. I'm just saying like that I did not do anything wrong. Yeah. Even though so when I kind of like found my friend, and they be like, us just talk, but in a whispering tone. I'm quite sure I was not in the library. I'm quite sure that it was not really in any kind of hours that we need to have a whispering tone. But yeah, sure, I respect your class rules. I don't know what kind of rules were there. I don't know if there's like unspoken rules that you should not disturb your friends during lunch hour. Fine, no. Yeah, that was the first time that I went through that floor, and the last time that I went through that floor, because I don't want to be that floor again. It's weird. They are not, it's not that they are not welcoming, it's like they look at you like they have that question, like a genuine question of, why are you here? Like, do you don't want to study? Do you know how little time we have before the next class? Yeah, and I was like, I understood that. But aren't you supposed to enjoy your lunch time as well? Besides studying? And also, you know what? I'm a very artistic person. I don't really care. I'm just going to poke my way out. Yeah. So yeah, that's the first experience that I have with this kind of elite classes. I wonder what they are doing right now. Probably successful life. A very successful life, I hope. Like, better than me. Kind of life. I wonder about that. Because, the one that I met up, they are not really from the science classes. They are not really from the elite classes. I don't know what they are doing. I know, like, some of them went to China. They got a scholarship from Tsinghua. Is it Tsinghua? I think it is. Then they are studying like chemical engineering. I don't know. I'm not sure basically. Yeah, but they got a scholarship on that. And they're doing their best. From last time that I hear, I think they are struggling to find a job because how competitive the market was in China. Then it's been years. It's not been years actually. It's been like recently. And then I don't remember. I don't have any contact with them anymore. I am kind of curious though. Like, what are you doing right now? And they will absolutely ask me like, what about you, Fuyo? What are you doing right now? And be like, surviving. Yeah. I was not really, I don't have any dream to begin with. I'm just surviving the day. Enjoying my life. How are you doing? Anyway. Well, I think it's time for me to end my stream. See, it's almost 3 hours, alright? It's almost 3 hours. Anyway, that's nuts. Let's end the stream. I've been talking non-stop this time. It really stops sometimes. Anyway, hi. Thank you for coming. Hey, thank you for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you for listening to my I don't know what is this. My yapping stream. Anyway, think it's time for me to end, and need to do my laundry in the middle of the night. Yeah. Hi. Appreciating it almost. Zanen. It's okay. There's no any good quality in this stream, good quality point in this stream. Don't worry that much, okay? It's just me talking about how scary my school life is, okay? Just don't even need to know. I'll talk about that the next few times, okay? When you are done and when you are here. Hi, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful time and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hi, please take care of yourself and get some rest, get something to eat, drink something. And I see you when you decided to drop by my stream again. It's alright, next time, alright? Hi, thank you, bye-bye.